Hello everyone. So today we are going to solve PicoCTF, one of the web exploitation challenges, super serial. So let's get started. So before we go into this URL, we see a hint. The flag is at /flag. So let's get to the URL. So here I've already tried with passwords, SQL injections, but nothing works. You can try more. So what we can do is view page source. I've already seen the page source and nothing special here. But if we check robots.txt, then we can find admin.phps. If we copy it and put it here, we will still go nowhere. But as we see the phps, we can try this with index.phps, and look, now we can see an PHP code. And let's go here, view page source, and here we are. So look, at first it requires once function uses cookie.php, and we need to go to cookie.php. So look, if we write only cookie.php, we get nothing. But if we give an s, which we get this hint of putting s from seeing admin.phps, we see another piece of code. So let's start reading. If there is user and pass, and then a new class is, or a new object is created called permissions, and if it is created, either it is guest or admin, they have the same cookie, which is named as logged in, which is named as login, and the cookie is at first serialized, then base64 encoded, and then URL encoded. And we also see another file location called authentication.php. We will try the authentication.phps rather than only authentication.php. And here we see another piece of code. So to sum it up, there are three files of code, and we have to check all of them. So here is the permission class, this is the guest function, this is the admin function. Actually both of the guest and admin functions are quite similar, except for some. And here we can see that if the cookie named login, then what they will do is at first they will decode the URL, they will URL decode the cookie, then they will base64 decode it, and they will unserialize it and put it here. So we need to somehow do this serialization error, and we could do that we need to go to the authentication.php, then public file. We have another code here. So we can see that access log public log file, this log file, this dot log file, data file append. So what we can do here is create a new access log append to logged in, and the rest will work. So as we have already seen from here that the flag is at the directory dot flag, what we can do now, so what we need to do now is make a cookie which will be at first serialized and then base64 encoded. So let's open PHP sandbox. Okay, so I'll copy some codes. We can remove this part. So at first we have to serialize the data. Echo serialize new access log dot / flag and execute it. So look, we've already got the serialized version, and now we'll go to CyberChef, or there's even an easier way, that is go to decoder, paste it, encode as base64. So here we don't need to URL encode it because it will automatically get URL encoded. And now we have to set the cookie. So inspect console debugger storage, and we need to try it at authentication.phps. So as we come here, so we need to add another cookie, and we can add this cookie by burp suite. Copy, Ctrl V, proxy, intercept is on, drop and enter. So forward it. So as we go into the HTTPS history, and just as we put on authentication.php, we got another thing at intercept. So here we need to set another one, get soon we'll get a cookie, set cookie session ID, let's check memory profiles. Function summary objects, there might be a slight problem with the time, and now that it's sorted, so look, what we need to do now is edit our cookie and our job will be done. So let's try it again. Forward, and look, we have finally got it. Login equal v, comma, it's not the login cookie, we need to give the login cookie here, which is actually flag, and just as we just need to go to the decoder, copy this one, get back to proxy and put login equal, and we just need to forward it. And now that we check it, voila, we solved another problem. There we go, and submit it, and that's it for today. See you later.